UK, EU, non-American defender in this tournament. He's fought against Dragon yesterday. The matchup was Shao Kahn versus Cetrion. And it was kind of what we assumed would happen.
I actually want to say, they played yesterday, of course, you know, before top 8, it is best of 3 in Mortal Kombat 11. It was 2-0 to Dragon, but they were 2 games that VideoGamezYo definitely could have won. I spoke to him after the match, and I was like, you know, how do you feel the matchup goes? And he said, in his own words, Shao Kahn Cetrion is 7-3 to Cetrion. He does not like it at all. So I'm not at all surprised to see him trying the Jax Briggs, who apparently is also a bad matchup, but I feel like the way VideoGamezYo plays the matchup, this will be better for him as a player. Because he just plays around Cetrion's options a bit better, I feel like, with the way he plays Jax.
Fight.
Well, with the last UK player in this tournament, you know he's going to have that hometown advantage, and by all means, this crowd's definitely going to want him to win. He has become a fan favorite very quickly. And
again, for clarity, UK and Ireland.
Oh yeah, UK.
for clarification.
I always forget.
I hate to rain on your parade.
I always forget to say that. But VideoGamezYo in general, you said this on Twitter earlier that although he's new to offline tournaments, his mentality is still fantastic, where he knows that Shao Kahn is what's made him famous, and that everyone wants to see his Shao Kahn. However, he's not in it to be a crowd pleaser, even though he is one. He's in it to do as well as he can.
He doesn't play for your entertainment. Pretty much, you know, like, not to say he doesn't respect the viewer, of course, you know, he was, all he was doing last night was talking about how humbled he is and how he can't believe that everyone's tweeting at him all these nice things. Like, he truly appreciates all the nice words people are saying about him, but he is a competitor. He is here to win, and he will pick the character in his arsenal that will give him the better chance to do that. You know, if it's Shao Kahn, so be it. If it's Jax, so be it.
Well, he's had one hell of a run today.
Oh, they're on the wrong stage, so I think they're testing it.
Just defeating a Foxy Grandpa in a really close last round 3-2 setting, using both Jax and Shao Kahn, actually. And yeah, it's like you said, I'm not surprised to see this matchup at all. Dragon's definitely the favorite. He's beaten VideoGamezYo already this weekend. Has to do it again. You know he's hungry for the run back. Dragon will never be satisfied with anything that's not first place. He is a top 2 Mortal Kombat 11 player right now, but I mean, we talked about breakout tournaments, and this even already has been VideoGamezYo's breakout performance. Like,
but he's not done.
Absolutely established himself as a top, highest level.
I mean, if he wins this tournament, he's going to add Dragon, Rewind, and Sonic Fox to his list of conquered opponents.
Can it be done? That's what I'm wondering. Can it be done? Dragon is one hell of an opponent right now, but this is top 4 Celtic Throwdown. Later stages of the tournament. Can he get losers finals? Or is Dragon going to defend his own top 8 presence? Or empty jump to avoid the anti-air. Already being aware and respectful of Dragon's button range.
Big read on the wake-up jump kick. Unfortunately, not close enough to get anything else. He's going to turn it into the command grab. Ooh, again, same thing. Whoop! A forbidden string.
Wake up 2 again. You so rarely see that from Cetrion, but Dragon just knew that VideoGamezYo was going to jump at that moment. And it was, in fact, the right thing to do. Knocked down now. Dragon having that corner presence. It's very hard to escape the corner against Cetrion, and going for those staggered forward 3s. Oh, the jump kick with him.
Consistently, VideoGamezYo is making these big decisions in these jump kicks, but they're just not even connecting. Oh, he tries, and a max distance punish. Dragon ready for the fatal blow.
I'm going to be honest, I actually do respect that fatal blow usage, purely because sometimes, you know, the game is starting earlier, you know, trying to get that kind of back and forth momentum. You so rarely expect an immediate fatal blow in a top 8 this late.
However, you should if it's Jax.
Yes, you should.
Because we've all seen the Twitter clips, we've all seen the videos. Hunker Down Jax is the biggest snowball comeback factor character in the game. He hits fatal blow, he gets max heat, he gets crushing blows that can delete what is left.
But Dragon's going to be fighting for his life, and that's what his defense is going to be here. There's going to be such aggressive keep away and aggressive zoning, because ultimately, look, we've seen what Jax does when he gets up close. You do not want this guy anywhere near you.
There's a teleport. Dragon does not want to be cornered. I respect it. Gets knocked away. He's taking 120 damage at a time. Tries to punish, but a good block on the overhead.
And he's looking for the low profile again. That's very similar to like an Aaron Black. We saw Hayate trying to do that as well. Didn't quite work out, but the thought was always there to low profile some of these Jax buttons.
Oh, punish! No bar to amplify to make that save. VideoGamezYo is going to pay dearly into a throw, no less. Dragon with all the screen behind him. Oh, but he moves in. Gets a grab.
Fatal blows in play again. Dragon, he's going to be very reserved on his buttons here. And he's looking for fatal blow, but He's hesitating by a split second. He's getting clipped for it. Dragon's trying to fight him away. Oh, the cheeky low.
Oh! That block on the overhead from Dragon. That block on the overhead, he was like, you're not going to do it 3 times in a row. That is a legit mix-up, you know, going for the forward 2, which is the advancing punch, has an overhead option, has a low option. Overhead version is safe, the low is not. So normally Jax players don't go for it, but VideoGamezYo has consistently said, no, I'm going to enforce the threat of it. I'm going to keep you scared. You know, I want to make you really uncomfortable in defense. But Dragon, still, the composure, we've talked about it, all top 8, not going to fall for it 3 times.
I really want to bring attention to VideoGamez's wave dashing again. Like, this movement is so crisp. However, you do kind of run the risk of just walking into those slices if you're consistently trying to wave dash. And the buttons and the speed. Just because Jax is close range doesn't mean he's guaranteed to get something for free. And another stagger. Dragon keeping it so effective as rushdown. It's got to be a nightmare to deal with. The moment you get point blank, his pressure game is still excellent. His neutral is strong. Like, it's never truly your turn. Counter hit.
That was unfortunate for VideoGamezYo. And that's be a throw. That's going to seal the life bar. Dragon gets another one.
So now in this situation, it's kind of hard to figure out what you're supposed to do. You know, VideoGames plays Jax and he plays Shao Kahn. They are his 2 tournament characters. But I do think he seems to have a pretty consistent problem with hardcore giveaway. Oh, the duck on the down 2 was so clean.
There's no defensive bar either. This is all guaranteed damage. That's 1 bar, just under 400. But it's not about the damage output even with Setron. It's the fact that it's then full screen and Jax having to work his way in all over again. Oh my goodness, that conversion. Dragon not letting anything go without getting as much damage squeezed out as he can.
But it's definitely Dragon's game by the looks of things. Hasn't got a lot of work left, and unfortunately for Jax, even if a Fatal Blow were to land here, he hasn't got any heat.
All right.
Oh my!
Now, I mean,
no.
you were saying?
I'm still standing true. This is still, even if he gets a crushing blow after this, it's still not going to be enough to kill. We'll see.
No. But he will still have the heat. If he gets the command grab, he'll keep it.
Oh,
Dragon called out! Dragon called out the command grab. He just crouched it. Look at VideoGames. Look at the smirk on his face. He's like, okay. You knew.
You win. You win.
You knew it was coming. But I mean, I understand why, right? The command grab. If you do the command grab crushing blow, I believe he keeps the heat after it. It's only the crushing blows that require max heat that he loses heat. So if you go fatal blow, and then the command grab crushing blow, you then will still have max heat for the forward throw or you know, the grab ender crushing blow. Does he go out with Shao Kahn? Is he gonna bet it all?
Oh, he's going with the
yes,
boy.
He does.
He's betting his tournament life on the character that put his name on the map. But this is actually one of, I think, the tournament problems that VideoGamezYo actually has, is that there are some characters that feel like actually a personal counterpick to him. And his tournament team in Jax and Shao Kahn,
they both lose to the same characters.
Yeah, they lose to very similar characters, or at least have a hard time. And that immediate hammer judo trip.
Well, I don't want to speak too soon. He does get the Dark Freeze activated. I actually wonder if he could have shoulder charged that. That would have been great with the green hammer.
Dragon's not afraid to fight back. He knows that he's looking for the annihilation, right? So if you can just try and push him away. And that back 4, that's sweet. Such a good option, actually. Advancing, it's like only -2. Very good button. Oh,
every air to air, Dragon is just 1 step ahead all the time. No! For a very rare footage of VideoGamezYo not being able to get anything off of that advancing forward 2. Unfortunately, he's going to lose a lot of health for a Dragon. Looking unfazed by this character switch.
He's having a hard time right now where, just simply put, every time he's making a hard read, like a grab or something, Dragon's just having the right read every time. And he has the same problem when you watch him fight someone like a Foxy, for example, who just goes for a lot of grabs. Dragon is seemingly very, 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 very difficult to grab in a competitive setting anyway, but that's going to be match point. Dragon just needs this round, and he's going to get that losers finals, the rematch against Sonic Fox. Oh! He's looking for it again. But up Wrap Hammer, he's using it so rarely.
I think Dragon tried to backdash it, but a little bit too late. He has the matchup knowledge.
Oh my god,
okay.
And now the hard stuff. Does he go for the mid? Oh, the range.
He has the advantage, but turns it into something unsafe. And Dragon not only going to get himself out the corner, but corner VideoGames in the process. Okay, I wonder if that was a flawless attempt.
He's given him another chance. He's fishing for the mid, and Dragon once more content, just reacting to the block, reacting to the grab, if that's what he chooses to do. Restand now, pressure. Video Games also makes a hard read, but I fear he got jailed. And we only just built the bar. Dragon was frames off not having the combo there.
Yeah, that was a big decision. Opted not to break away because he wanted the wake-up options.
He has to make something happen. He has to go for a bold decision right now. These pokes won't cut it. Oh no! He bets it on the fatal blow, but it's so telegraphed. Another day in the office for Dragon. Unfortunately, like the biased UK man I am, Video Game Show is out of this tournament. But I do want to give a personal shout out and a round of applause for Video Game Show for getting as far as he did, man. That was a crazy, crazy good tournament.
No, what a performance. You know, unfortunate to drop here, but can definitely be proud of what he achieved through here, taking out some thoroughly just top level